And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved. Well, as you can see, I have got some lines running. Holy cow. Kind of an impact on my frames here. But here's the main building. I started laying it out. Had to put some holes in it because it was starting to be a little slime daycare in here. So I had about 25 of them just sitting in here. So open that up just to let them through. And I started excavating just a massive area over here for no particular reason other than we need the space, plus I want to get some Falcors running, and I want to flatten the land out where the Falcors go. That way they can hit as big as area as possible without too much overlap. This one seems done, but we got a huge copper thing in here, and we don't really need copper, so I'm going to set it to clear ore and reset it by hitting the numpad plus or minus, and it will clear all of that ore out. There's like 18 million copper right here, or something like that. And I really don't need it. I'm already mining an 18 million copper or so, and oh, there looks like there's a crap ton of tin back here. Yet more tin. 1.9 million. We don't want that tin, but I don't want to clear ore because I want... This is like 5 million coal right here, and I actually want that. I want to use that for construction paste. So all of these can obviously clear ore. I don't need any ore back in here. Little bits and pieces of copper, not a priority. But there's this huge mountain right here, and I know I could have played on flat land. I could have easily played on flat land. But I kind of like having a little challenge of having to dig stuff out, just a little bit of extra effort. Today, however, we need to get a cryo system up and running because I have so many bug parts ready to go. So we're going to get 3 of these, and I think the cryo is now over here. So there's the cryo. So we also want a turbine to power this set. Oh, what am I missing? I'm full. Figures I would be full. And we haven't lost an attack since I've gotten these lasers up. So we got about 3,000% right now. And so far, so good. We haven't lost an attack. So we're on the upside of that, on the upswing. So we're going to craft those. Where do we want to put this? I've got these laid out here. I'm thinking like have a few turbines here for miscellaneous, and then maybe back in here can be our organic system, and then Falcors all back up in here. Although we are quite a ways away, I might put the Falcors closer to the CPH, and that way we'll be able to reach the beacons that are going to be over on that side. Because this, I think, will be the first corner that I destroy once I charge the OET. Because our building is going to go right here, and it's going to be a monster. So I've got sort of the layout design planned here. Not sure how high it's going to be, but obviously we're going to want to go high enough to get some walking room down here, and then another floor for our manufacturing. So all of the turbines and stuff will be all along here, will be going for powering the machines that are going to be in there. So it's all good. All right, so let's see. How do we want to do this? I mean, if I go right here, I would be able to put a system out in front here. So I think we're going to be good with this right here. So let's go ahead and build the turbine really quick. There's the turbine. And now I should have a little bit of these to power. And we're going to want to go underneath. We're going to want to go one deeper. And looks like we have a void under us here. Quite an extensive one at that. So I want to clear that up. Oh. There we go. Now, let's see. I want to put a battery back here. This, and let's give it a little extra juice. And we're going to come out quite a ways with it here. And let's see, can we build? We can. So I want 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. And we're going to put those right in here. So our Falcor system can go in this little area right here. It's going to be a lot of Falcors. It's going to be a lot of them. Okay, we have that. That will be... And I need one... Oh, geez, here we go again. And then I want one here. And one here. Oh, that one's done. Sweet. One there, one there, one there. Actually, do I want to separate that? Because if this is the hopper, if I put that over here instead, this can be the hopper, and then all of my parts can come in, swoop in right in here. Because I need the filtering system as well as all the Falcors. So the filtering system maybe come along this line, and then all the Falcors feed into that, come along this line, go right in, and Bob's your uncle. It's all good. So let's put the cryo hopper right here. And this takes quite a bit of power to cool off. But once it's cool, it uses much less power, like 50 power per second. So if you build it in the cold caverns, it would take less power. But we don't really want to go all the way down to the cold caverns. And here are my organic reassemblers. So I want 1, 2, 3 of those. Lastly, let's cover this little area with glass to give it a nice, clear, smooth transition. So this is going to be remove only. And then we're going to want 2 hoppers, add, and these can come out into the big ones. So let's see, 500 slot, 1,000 slot, 2,000 slot. So I want so much of this organic matter. So we're going to come out and in. And then once I get some organic matter, I can set the filter on that. Okay, so we're gonna need quite a few filters for this process, and I think I'm pretty sure they use different PCBs. I think they use nickel based, which are the fortified, which I think I have crafted a few over here, just to take care of business a little bit. And again, we've got a little bit of slime action over here. I'm not sure how we're going to handle that, if we care. I'm not sure. And the titanium isn't running. I don't have any titanium in there because it was being blocked by some resin. So I've enabled the liquefier to try to come and hopefully grab the resin that's in here. I could use a nano disintegrator, take care of it, but I'm patient. I'm not in a huge hurry. The first few things we're going to be crafting are not going to be resin. You know, not going to need a whole lot of titanium. All right, so the conveyor filters, we're going to need, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We're going to need almost like 16 of these, and that's going to be a lot. I don't even know if I have enough. I mean, I've got a lot of crystal clocks, which is nice. Ooh, we might have enough. That would be fantastic. Now if I can just find them. There they are. Okay, so with this, we're going to output here. Oh, I'm going to need some more huge storage hoppers. And I'm definitely going to use the huge ones. I only have 3 left. Wow, where did they all go? I'm going to have to restock on a few materials here soon. Okay, so we're going to want... Do I have enough space? Yeah, I think I do. I'm going to put 2,000 slot hoppers in here for all of the pristine parts. And go from there. So, let's backtrack this. Okay, so this is going to be organic, or spoiled organic. No, this is going to be non-spoiled organic. This is going to be spoiled organic. Okay, so let's backtrack. Stingers, chitin, green eyes, blue eyes, massive eyes, and let's see, green eyes, blue eyes, massive eyes, chitin, phosphorescent glands. Did I build enough? Look at that! Sometimes I surprise even myself. Okay, so with all these bug parts, we need a good area to set these up. So let's do this. Stingers, chitin, green eyes, blue eyes. I don't have any massive eyes yet, so that's going to have to be, that's going to have to wait. And phosphorescent glands. So how we do this is going to set pristine stinger, set it, and then invert it. Okay, so set it, invert it. Set it, invert it. Okay, let's just continue. And then this will be massive eyes. And this is going to be pristine stinger, or phosphorescent. Everything but. So with that filter system, we've got a system now to process the organic parts. And the stuff that's spoiled, I actually have on me. So we're going to set this one, set it, and invert it. So that way, if something spoils on the line here, it'll just get kicked out over here. And then over here, we're going to have a maceration system and a little smelter system to take care of everything. So maceration, I'm going to build 4 of them. We don't need 4, but I've got quite a few quite a few things on me that I really want to get rid of. So if we build it right along this line here, and of course there's a huge void under us. we go. And these need power, so we're going to want to power them. Let's rotate all of these. Okay, these are conveyor belt in and hopper out. So with that, we need a turntable. And that is a little close, because that's 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3, and we don't have a fourth, which is unfortunate. But one thing we could do is get a little sneaky with it. And let's see, how do I want to do this? If we put the turntable this way, that gives us 4 sides that we can pull from. And with this, I can go up. Oh, I'm going to want to go over first. And then up, and then in, like that. Because that'll feed that one. And then this one can come off this side. This one can come off this side. And the top, I can feed just like this. Kind of cramped quarters in here. And I've got all this space in here, but sometimes you have to make do with what you got. Because I want this to be lined up fairly well there to keep these powered. Okay, so that takes care of that. And for my own system, right now I'm gonna have to come up with some way of dealing with that, but we're going to put hoppers in there, and then all these hoppers will come out to a single hopper. That way, not really too concerned, because this is going to need a single smelter just to keep up with whatever ores come through. It's a little easier just to smelt them right here. So I'm going to set this to remove only. Single smelter. Just like that. And this will be add only. We won't get a whole lot of bars out of this, but having this sort of smelter here, we won't have to worry about having so much ore floating around. It'll just automatically get smelted. So from here, I want, again, with the void down here, and of course there are slimes that are just dropping like crazy. All right, so now how many of these do I have left? Oh, I've got a couple left. So we're going to borrow some more power from this turbine and go off in this direction. And this should be enough power to keep those macerators going in the intermittent time that they need to go. So there we go. That's ready to go. And now let's test it out with some of our organics that we've got. So we've got over 1,000 ruined. That's amazing. So the stingers, if I put these in here, oh, I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 2,000 slot hoppers. Do I have enough resources for that? Okay, so let's get these hoppers in and get them done. And I don't have any massive eyes. I'm going to have to craft at least one of them. So let's put some ruined glands in here. And that should kick off a few recombined. And I did change the recipe for Massive Eyes. It's still the most expensive, but it's not nearly as expensive. So it's 36 instead of 75. Still quite the investment, but you can get a couple of them to finish off this a little bit faster. So obviously, let's go back to where all our organics are. We need to check the filter and then set the filter. So pristine light. I'm guessing this is heavy. This is green eyes, blue eyes, and glands. There we go. And now we've got a whole bunch of spoiled organics. So if we put them in here, this shows you that this goes and puts them into the turntable. And all of them are getting fed, obviously. We've got a good supply of power all the way across. And these spoiled organic remains actually do a very, very good job of giving you quite a few of the advanced ores. So it's, don't just throw these away. This is very good for advanced ores. It's I think it's one of the best as far as like grinding rock and all of that stuff. This spoiled organics give you a lot of leeway. So how many? So let's grab the recombined, and I'm going to set this filter and then this filter. So as soon as we get 36 of them, and we probably ran out of organics. We did. It uses 10 of the organics to actually craft. I think I have it outputting 2 recombined at a time. So it's basically 5 to 1. 5 to 1 ratio. How many do we get on that stock? So 16. So the next one will be 32. So I'm going to have to fill it up one more time. And we only got, 330. Okay. So we should have a few in here. Once we get 36, I'll have enough to set this missing perfect right here. This is the Massive Eyes. So as soon as I get the amount that I need, I can craft. Oh, I need 2 more. Throw you a little bit more. Shouldn't take long. There we go. And now I can craft. Oops, that's a self-craft. Craft a Massive Eye. Put that in with all of my other organics here. And set the filter. So filter set to E, Massive Faceted Eye, ET, invert everything except Massive Faceted Eye, and then set the type to Massive Faceted Eye. So if I put a Massive Eye in here, it should make its way through all the way here and then dump it into there. It'll never pass this point. So with that, let's put some of these away. Let's put the stingers away. Those should get output there, there. And as soon as we have enough, put the pristine phosphorescence, and then the green eyes, pristine faceted, I think. Yep. So I'll put the rest of them in there. And these hoppers make it really, really fast, and it's really convenient. So, as soon as these start filling up, I can grab. I mean, they're going to store 2,000 of them, which is a lot. And we'll start using all of these organics eventually, especially the eyes. The eyes are the most important. So now we're delivering quite a few of these organics. So let's reset to the spoiled organics. Or the ruined, I should say. Because these are going to make their way all the way down here and start getting converted into recombined organic matter. So I can start off just dumping a bunch in the hoppers. Some may spoil, some may not. You know, it's just kind of a gamble. But this should keep this busy for quite some time. And this is going pretty good. I don't know what the timer is on this, but looks like it's going pretty well. Kind of steady. Yeah, there it gets down to about 14 free, and then it kicks on again. It might fill up eventually, which is fine. All right. So all I have left is the ruined phosphorescent, and I've got a ton of those. Oh, and we've got probably oh crap. Wow. That's a lot of organic stuff. Once we have a Falcor system, I won't worry about collecting any of this stuff anymore. It'll be kind of a moot point anyway. Looks like these are going along pretty well. Looks like this one might be just about done here. So I can, yeah, it looks like it's done. I just need to do a clear ore round. And that will clear all this little miscellaneous stuff out. And we've got a heavy chitin up there that I wanted to grab. That was a big tree. But we are way over time, so that'll do it for this episode. And I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.